For my Thermo2 project, I found an article about activity coefficient and Gibbs free energy calculations of multi-ions in nitrate reduction. It was an interesting study about nitrate reduction treatment in synthetic and actual wastewater. Electrochemical treatment of wastewater has shown to decrease the concentration of nitrate ions in a body of water. Nitrate ions get reduced to nitrate and ammonium ions in the process, as you can see in the chemical reaction above. Equilibrium compositions of the ions were predicted using both equations that we learned in our Thermodynamics 2 course, as well as some that are beyond the scope of our class. Today I'll be talking about the ones we did cover. The objective of the study was to calculate and compare equilibrium compositions of nitrate, nitrite, and ammonium ions obtained by electrochemical denitrification of synthetic and actual wastewater at varying parameters. They found that the operating parameters they chose affected the composition of ions in the aqueous solution. The parameters they looked at included initial nitrate ion concentration, applied current density, initial pH, and concentration of sodium chloride as an electrolyte. It was necessary to calculate individual ion activity coefficients at these different operating conditions in order to use them to calculate total minimum Gibbs free energy values. Because the predicted and experimental compositions they obtained were in agreement, they stated that their methodology was reliable. The algorithm they used for thermodynamic parameter evaluation is shown here, and it's a complex process with a lot of number crunching. I'll be focusing on the last output step where they calculated the total Gibbs free energy of the reaction. This is how they derived their total Gibbs free energy equation, and we can see some familiar equations such as the chemical potential and fugacity equations. Since there were 3 different chemicals, they were integrated into the equation, and the final expression is shown on the bottom right. Here is one of the 4 result tables included in the article, and the highlighted line shows the values I used for example calculation. Here is a sample calculation of the experimental Gibbs free energy value when the initial mole fraction of the nitrate ion was 0.948. I used their calculated values like the activity coefficient and molar concentration, as well as reference values like delta G naught. I simplified the equation from earlier and plugged in the values to get the correct value of negative 0.166 kilojoules. Overall, this article was quite interesting, and learning about things we didn't get to in our class, like electrostatic and solvation effects, was fun. Thank you for watching.